Basically all we're going to do today is cut out that rectangle. I need to get my headphones on. Hi. Welcome to our channel.
Okay, so I marked straight down from those corners of where the window will be, and then measured the actual window and the width of the trim. So this is where the bottom of the window goes, and this is where the trim will go. So I have to cut this siding for the trim to fit in. So I only want to cut the siding once, so instead of cutting here and then cutting here, I'm just going to cut the siding off. So I'll set the depth of the circular saw, just cut the siding, and then I'll come back and cut the plywood where the window is set. So drilling through from the inside worked perfect. Got our marks right on the studs. Looks good. Now we're going to put some flashing tape around the opening. Start with the bottom, and then add your sides to overlap, and then add your top to overlap the sides. And I like to wrap it around onto the inside in case of any water infiltration and it's sitting on there working its way out, because this is sloped out a little bit. It's still protected and it's not going to soak into the wall at all. It's just extra precaution. I'm also going to add silicone here behind the window flange, and it makes for a bulletproof, so to speak. Not literally, but waterproof window, or I guess water shedding window that not going to soak into the framing. It's the best way to do it. So for a window up like this, I'll be on the outside on the ladder. I'll have Kate on the inside, and he'll have the window in there and hand it out to me after First I'll silicone the edges, then he'll pass the window out to me, and I'll turn it, put it into the opening, and he'll hold it from the inside so it doesn't fall out on me. We'll make sure it's level. We'll put the level on the window, and he'll look on the inside to make sure the gap around the window is even the whole way around, or close to even. And then I'll screw it in from the outside, and that'll be set and ready for trim. Doing these windows, I like to use a clear silicone. It doesn't really matter what brand or whatever. I just get a good quality one. Right now in 2024, these are usually $6 a bottle, roughly. I actually don't know how much this one was exactly, but 6 to 10 for a good quality one. I don't like using anything under 4 or under 5, really, because it tends to crack over time. This will stay more flexible and won't crack as easy with the expand and contraction cycles. And then I like using screws to set a window, so I get these flat These are cabinet screws made by GRK. Hold on. Here we go. So these are cabinet screws. They're 2-inch. These are what I like to use. I don't really like using nails for how much it shakes the window when you're hitting the nails in. It can bump it out a level or whatever. So these work a lot better for me, and they're treated for water resistance. They're not going to corrode over time, and they're rated for treated lumber even. So they've got a pretty good coating on them. All right, we are finished with this bedroom loft addition remodel project. Thanks for following along. Now let's do a quick walkthrough. So right here, that was the height of the old ceiling. We took that all out, vaulted it, moved those lights, well, they're new lights. We moved them up. We cut this section down to create a landing for the steps, and that's finished inside here. Bolted these steps in. Some new flooring, baseboard, new outlets, lights. That 4-foot square skylight, a 4x2 window to match the other windows on the house. We'll put in this whole thing can just slide out to give access to the attic behind here. We put the loft lights on a 3-way. A bookshelf, it's operable door. And behind that plywood, there's access to the attic space that way. So this is going to be just a storage space. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.